Why don't I just say I've decided to start with the final product so that you guys know that there's hope. I'm Heather McDonald, and a lot of people say, Heather, how do you do your own hair and makeup so flawlessly? You asked me about the products, I'm going to tell you. When I jump out of the shower, the first thing I do is I put on this self-tanner. Jergons, I like medium to tan because I am tan. Other times I go a little bit lighter. I love the firming, not expensive, not streaky. For extra coverage, like on my legs or my arms, I love this Loving Tan Bronze Shimmer. It smells great. It's just a nice, just gives you like a little more glow, gives a little definition, a little tricep action. Once my hair is washed, this is the only product I put in it, just like a little quarter size because I have a lot of hair. Not too much at the top, go through it, and then I brush it in sections. And now I'm ready to style my hair. After it's been dried, the first thing I do is I use this curling iron. This is Conair. This is the size of the barrel. This is the size I like because I then kind of break it apart after, but it gives a nice soft curl that lasts. I don't know why this curling iron's my curls last so much longer than any hairstylist has ever done. It's Conair, it's not expensive. This is a great curling iron. I love this Living Proof Dry Volume Blast. It's different than dry shampoo, but it just gives that like thickness, fluffiness. I like my hair to be fluffy. I don't like it ever to be flat. I've been using this for years. This is the best for my hair, getting that texture that I need, because like I said, I like it a little bit not flat on my head. So it comes out white. So you put a little like here, and you kind of shove it, kind of rub it in there so it doesn't look like you have dandruff. And then a teasing comb like this is what I like. Just to give it like just a little texture, a little height all the way around. And then the greatest hairspray ever, L'Oreal Elnet Satin. Now this is extra hold, but still with the extra hold, this is 3 days old hair. I can still brush through it. It still feels soft. I like the smell. This is the best hairspray I've ever used in my life. This has been a lifesaver during quarantine as I got older and had more grays. This Magic Root Cover Up by L'Oreal. There's lots of other brands, but I think this is the best for the price. And this is a light brown. Sometimes, depending on my hair color, I go with a dark brown. And then when I see a little bit of gray, I just spray it. Just here and here. Since this is my style, I don't really need to get in here. No one sees it. This will buy me 2 to 3 more weeks without seeing a hairdresser. And I love the smell of it. It kind of smells like a magic marker and it turns me on. Then while I'm doing all this, I put this on, and while I'm drying my hair, I put this Pixie 4-5 eye gels. You get so many. You know, I really don't know if these eye patch things do anything. I just feel like it wakes me up, it turns me on. I like to put them, and the shape of them are like this. So most people would go like this, going in, and then they'd get their crow's feet right here with the fatter size. Depending on how much I drank the night before, sometimes I go like this because I feel like, oh, this hollowness really needs some soothing, this dark circle. So you really can do them both ways. I don't think there's any rule to it. It never dries out. Just make sure you shut it. Okay, so now let's start with the makeup. Get ready. This next scene is shocking, and it's not for the faint at heart. Okay, now we're gonna go on to eyeshadow. I always go with just like a golden. This is a Lancome. I've had this for a long time. I just like a golden base to just kind of brighten the eye. Then this little bit of a browner. Some days if it's like extra, I'll add like a touch of blue in the corners. And I always go out on I like a big wide eye. You'll see when I do my lashes too. Then I do this right here, the white. Pop a white, like right there, in the corner of in the arch of the brow. I love this Almay liquid liner. I like that it's like a little pot, almost, of the liquid. But, you know, I love the liquid more than the pencil because I just feel it stays better. So then I draw it out, wing it, I never feel like mine has to be perfect because you'll see I go over it with a colored pencil. So it just kind of gives that baseline, but I always kind of blend it with other stuff. I don't like the full cat look on me. Then I do the inside. This has been a very hard item to find, and this is by far the best. This is waterproof Maybelline lasting draw. The reason I like it is because I put it on the inside, so you kind of want it to be waterproof. I hate when people put white on their inside. I think it looks so freaky. My eyes are big enough, so I love the look of the liner inside. I do a little bit on the out. Now this looks very weird, right? I look like a freak. Okay, that's when I get this Pixie that I love in Bronze Beam. It's a great pencil. And now I go over the black to just blend it, bring the whole eye together. Now, I mean, it works for me because I have brown eyes. So I really feel like all these colors work. And you'll see, I just rarely go from this look. This is what I do all the time. I mean, unless it's like Halloween or something, which has been canceled this year, so I don't really have to worry about that. Okay, this is the other item everybody asks about. This is Stila Glitter and Glow. You can do a little, you can do a lot. I just do like a couple like dabs like this because my shadow is already sparkling, but people just die for the look of this. And then if you feel like you put too much on, you can kind of blend it with a brush. Now I'm gonna curl the lashes with this. This is just from Tweezerman, which is the same company that I use for the tweezers, which I'm gonna use in a minute when I get to the lashes. The biggest question people ask me, how do you do your own lashes? So first, this is the mascara I use. I've been using this kind of mascara for years, where you do the white thickening first, on the top and the bottom. Okay, then we'd go to this side. Now, as you know, mascara is one of those things that every couple months you just need to toss it and get a new one. I really like this brand. What is this? L'Oreal, I think. Anyway, so everything is there. Black Noir, never brown. I don't care what color your eyes are, never go with brown mascara. You want these lashes to pop and be black. Now right now my eyelashes are looking pretty good, but I have moments where they are like nubs, and probably because I've been wearing fake eyelashes for years. I never sleep in them, but I think that it probably has compromised the length of the lashes at times, just by, you know, having that glue and everything on them. Now before I do my lashes, I'm actually gonna finish the base of my face now, because I kind of just don't want these lashes. I want these lashes to dry, the mascara, before I go in with the fake lashes, which is what everybody asks me about. I know you're supposed to wash this. I never do. Sorry, I even have the cleaner. Okay, I love this Laura Mercier Silk Cream Moisturizing Photo Edition. This is what I've used for years. I like cashew. That's the color. I like to be a little tanner. I am a little tanner right now. And this is my favorite part of just covering my imperfect like freckles and stuff. And it's so satisfying that, oh my God, the Terminex guy again. This is kind of weird. Is I actually take this little point and I go like that in my nostril, just so the whole face is really done. And I really kind of get in far into the hair. And then I bring it all the way down to the neck, a little bit into the ear, you know, you don't want that looking weird. All the way down to about this part of the neck, okay? Okay, now, this product has come and gone. It's currently available. Soleil Tan de Chanel. It's a little tub. Look at this. I barely have any left. I take this and a brush like this, and I do my contouring. Now, I have been contouring my nose and face since before Kim Kardashian was alive. Well, maybe not before she was alive, but for a long time. narrow the nose. My nose is not perfect. It too has better days. Sometimes it's like kind of jamming and a little perkier. Other times I'm like, what the fuck happened to your nose, weirdo? I need to do a little bit here, but this is really kind of the satisfying part of doing the nose. Now, my favorite one of my favorite, I've said that so many times today. This is Chanel. This is the best under eye concealer, the most moisturizing I've ever found. There's been times that I forgot to bring it on a trip and I had to go to like a CVS and find something. So see, we go like this, down, go down the nose, a little here, a little there, a little there, a little there, a little there. This is what I use when I cover up a zit. I don't know if it's good for that because it is so moisturizing. I probably should have like more of a zit cover up, but I'm pretty old, so it's pretty rare that I get a zit, but I still do. Still get my period too, don't mean to brag. So now I use my fingers. Probably other people are like, Heather, you probably really shouldn't. And I go over with a Q-tip a little bit. Now you can see it's like, I never want my liners to go too low. So I'll kind of clean it up here. Okay, then this blush bar, a little brush I think came in here. Oh, and then one fell out and broke. But still I've got 4 colors and I still love it. And I love this, I don't know where this is from. Try to find a slanty thing like this. Okay, so now I go over this with the bronze. Look at that cheekbone come alive. I also go a little over with the nose. I saw that where some people do this. Then I'm gonna just now do like a nice blush mix and get the cheek to come alive. This Nars Orgasm Chub. This is really good, especially if you're just on the run and all you have time is for a base and a little bit of this. This I put over my blush, but I mean, it is really powerful. It's really kind of, you might only need this depending on what your life is like. The lashes, long triples, and then I've got medium and shorts. There's any combination of all of these work. I don't always do long. I sometimes do this, and then I do some long individuals on the end. Today, because it's not nighttime, I'm not gonna do the long on the ends. Instead, I'm gonna do mediums, shorts, with individual longs, bringing the family together of lashes. It's actually kind of hard to get these out. Some people take the tweezer and pull it out. I feel like then they break apart. So you gotta flip it open like this, and you put it on your hand. I'm probably gonna do 4 on each side. And then I'm gonna go graduate to the shorts going in. This is the duo. I love this. Do not get waterproof. It will not come out. I mean, unless you're honestly swimming and you want your lash, I guess, but this is so easy because I wash them off every night. I will not sleep with them on because I sleep on my face and I don't sleep well. So then you go like this. Just put that little drop. You really don't need a lot. That's plenty. It's probably more than enough. And you start with the mediums. You're gonna dip it like this. You don't need a lot. And then you're gonna start on the outside and you're gonna lay it on the lashes. That's why I like the lashes already done. They're like a little base anchor. And the satisfying feeling, see that big hole right there? Watch as I fill it in with a medium triple. And I kind of push it together. I used to do doubles. Kelly Osbourne told me about triples and it's like changed my life. And it's so much quicker. Okay, so that's 4 medium triples going in. I'm gonna do the other side now. And when I've done other people's lashes, I've talked about this, I go behind them and I stand behind them and I lay it the same way, but I can't do it looking at them for some reason. I really love these because they're not overly thick. I don't like strips because I feel them. So this is a little more work and time than the strips, but this is what I love. So whenever I'm filming or anything, I do my lashes and the majority of my makeup before I ever see the makeup artist, and then I let them like zhuzh and highlight me, and then also they like me more because their job was easy. But for me, it stresses me out. Every makeup artist is different. And if I don't like the way I look, I get stressed before I perform. And I feel bad, and the makeup artist then hates you and probably talks about you and does a TikTok that you were a bitch or something. You know, unless I really know them well. Like when I was at Chelsea lately, then I had one girl do my makeup all the time, Michelle, and you know, then I knew I'd look great every time. But all these tricks I learned like from getting my makeup done on TV shows and stuff. And then I just kind of decide what I liked. And when I did my special, I did like a test run with the makeup artist so that I could say, okay, it's a little too much liner at the bottom, or I like a little more of a glowy look, a little more of a tan look. Okay, so then now I'm gonna take these longs. These are just soft longs. Again, Ardell. I'll probably do about 3 on each side, going right at the bottom, laying it over it. Ooh, that is nice. Or if there's like a little bit of a hole somewhere. Okay, and then you just wipe it off or wash your hands or whatever. Now I'm pretty greasy looking right now, but I'm gonna finish off with this e.l.f. This is like a highlighter palette. Just kind of like a tan looking glowy face. And then this Pixie by Petra powder. Sometimes I do powder, sometimes I don't. What I like under my eye is I do a little of this powder under the eye. I feel like it just takes the shine away and kind of is really good coverage. And then throughout the day, I'll usually add to underneath my eye too. I'll powder around the nose. Lips, I have 2 pencils. This one is Pat McGraw Labs. I don't know, I just like a pinky color. And I always pencil the whole lip. Lip pencils are weird because sometimes they just are not sharp. No matter what you do, no matter how much you sharpen it. That's why I am down to nothing on this Laura Mercier one. I mean, I won't let this baby go because for whatever reason, this one just sharpens really good. I can't even read the color of it. Baby lips. Now look how much sharper my lip gets with this one versus the other one. Now I'm very sad because my favorite Buxom color they don't make anymore, which was Tanya. Which was a little more peachy, but this one is Kanani. I love that you get the puff, the color, the gloss. It's kind of like a little bit of like a minty refreshing, not like the snake venom. Let me just get a little. This is my favorite. Get this part. This is my favorite part. Is making your nose straight. You can do like a little Rudolph whiteness on the bottom of your nose. Perk it up. And I'm done. You guys subscribe. Tell everyone to follow me. I'm on Instagram at Heather McDonald. I'm on YouTube here. Heather McDonald. Podcast is Juicy Scoop. And here's my beautiful face.